Hi friend, welcome to the Summer Strong Challenge. I am so excited that you decided to join the Well-Woven community to focus for the next 4 weeks on our steps, our strength, and memorizing some scripture. It's going to be a really great time for our community, a lot of fun while we get stronger in our faith and our fitness. Today, we're going to do one of our strength workouts. We're going to have 2 strength workouts a week. And each workout is going to be full body. So we're going to be hitting all those major muscle groups. It's going to leave you feeling strong and confident. And I hope that you just enjoy it and have fun while we're doing it. The only thing you're going to need today for your workout is a set of dumbbells. I am using 10 pounds, but you use whatever is comfortable for you. We're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to start with a very quick warm up just to wake up our muscles this morning so we don't get injured or pull a muscle, right? We don't want to do that. So we're going to start with some body weight squats. I want you to keep your feet shoulder width apart. We're going to try to keep those shoulders back, our chin tucked. We're standing up straight and tall. Whenever we're doing any kind of exercise, we want to make sure that we're starting off in the right posture so we don't hurt ourselves, okay? All right, so we're going to squat down. We're going to do 8 body squats just to wake up that lower body, okay? Are you ready? Let's go. 8, slow and controlled. Try to go down as far as you can. We're not in a rush here. All right. 4, 3, great job. 2, and 1. All right, shake up your legs a little bit. Great job. All right, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to warm up those shoulders and our arms with some arm circles. These are great. You're going to think, oh, this is not doing anything until your arms feel like they're going to fall off at the end. Okay, so that means it's working. All right, so I want you to take your arms out by your side, and we're going to go forward first. So we're going to do forward circles for about 20 seconds, and then we will reverse and go backwards. Okay? All right, so let's go. It doesn't have to be anything huge, just small little circles at a slow pace. This week, your memory verse is one of my favorites, 2 Timothy 1:7. And it says, "For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but He gives us power, love, and self-discipline." All right, let's reverse our arms. And I just love that verse so much because I think sometimes in our health journeys, we really struggle with the self-discipline part, especially. I know for my own personal self, that has definitely been the case, and it's something that I have to continually ask God to help me with. All right, but it tells us right there in that verse that God gives us that, right? He gives us power and love and self-discipline. And I don't know about you, but that's super encouraging. All right, let's do one more arm workout. We're going to do a tricep stretch. So what I want you to do is you're going to take your elbow up in the air. You're going to take your other hand and just gently pull. So we're going to hold it for about 20 seconds each arm. Warm up those triceps. Yeah, I also love that verse says that He gives us power. I think, especially when we're strength training, like, man, it's nice to have power, right? It's nice to have energy. All right, let's switch arms. Arms up for about 20 seconds. You should feel this in your tricep. I shouldn't be pulling too hard. If it hurts, then you're pulling too hard. If you don't feel a stretch, pull a little bit harder. All right. Shake out your arms. We're going to get ready for the work set. So you're going to need your dumbbells. Like I said, I'm using 10-pound dumbbells today. Here's how this is going to work. I am going to go through each move. I'm going to do the first set of each move with you. And then you're going to pause the video and complete the next 2 sets on your own, okay? So that way you can kind of move at your own pace. Everybody moves at a different pace, and I want you to be able to, use correct form and not rush through it, okay? So we're going to start with a bicep curl to a wide curl. So we're going to do 3 sets of this. I'll do the first set with you, and then you will pause it and do the next 2 sets on your own, okay? So bicep curl, we're going to start with our palms out. We're going to curl up, down, move our dumbbells out a little bit, curl up and down, and then move them back, okay? So we are going to do 6 reps. Are you ready? All right, here we go. 1. This is 1 rep. 2. You may be thinking, 6 reps doesn't seem like very much. You get to the end and you're like, whew, my arms are on fire. 4. 5. And last one, 6. Awesome job working those biceps. Okay, so I want you to pause this video. I want you to do 2 more sets of the bicep to wide curl, 6 reps each, and then come back for the next move. All right, so for our next move, you're going to get to the ground. And we are going to do a bridge hold with a chest press. So we're going to be working the glutes, the core, our chest, our shoulders, all the things. So I want you to lay back. Go ahead and get your dumbbells. And we're going to be doing a chest press, but we're going to hold a bridge pose. So I want you to pull up, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, and we are going to do 10 presses, okay? All right, so let's get started. You're going to stay in this bridge while you do this. All right, here we go. 10, 9, keep squeezing your glutes. There we go. 6, 5, 4, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Safely bring those down, lower down. All right, you know the drill. Go ahead and pause the video. You are going to do 2 more sets of 10 and then come back for the next move. All right, I love this next one. We're going to do a tricep kickback with an alternating leg extension. So I'm going to stand to the side. We're going to kind of bend over. Your knees are going to be bent a little bit. And we're going to do a tricep kickback. But as we do that, we're going to extend our leg. Okay, and we're just going to switch it each time. So this works a slew of things. You're going to really feel this one. All right, so we're going to do 10. Are you ready? All right, here we go. 10, 9, slow and controlled. 8, 7, 6, good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, go ahead and pause that. And I want you to do 2 more sets of 10. All right, this next one, this is a move that I absolutely love. This is a standing overhead march. You just need one of your dumbbells. We're going to hold it overhead, and we're just going to march in place like this. Now, once again, you may think, oh, I don't feel anything. In order for this to be effective, you have to keep your core contracted. This is a core move. Keep your core tight as you're marching, and you'll feel it, I promise. So we're going to do 20 of these, 20 marches. So arms stay up. And as you bring your knee up, I want you to exhale like this. Okay, and keep contracting that core. I promise you'll feel it. All right, here we go. We're going to do 20. Ready? 1, 2. All right. Awesome job. 8, 10. Are you feeling it yet? 12, 13, 14. Almost there. 18, 19, 20. Whew. It's hard to count while I'm doing that. All right, good job. Go ahead and pause it. You're going to do 2 more sets of 20. Okay. Our last move of this workout, we're going to do a suitcase squat to a calf raise. So really working that lower body. You're going to need both dumbbells. You're just going to keep them down by your side. And what we're going to do, we're going to do a squat just like we did that body weight squat. Our feet need to be shoulder width apart. You're going to pretend these are your suitcases, right? So you're basically picking up your suitcase. All right. Now, when you come up, you're going to go straight into a calf raise. So you're going down to a suitcase squat, up to a calf raise. Whew, I'm out of breath. We're going to do 10 of those. Okay. Are you ready? Remember to keep your chest up. We don't want to be hunching over. Good posture. All right, here we go. 10, up. 9. Good job. Slow and controlled. 8. Whew. Anybody tired yet? 6. 5. Good job. You're doing great. 4. 3. 2. Last one. 1. Whew, awesome job. All right, go ahead and pause it. You're going to do 2 more sets of 10 and then come back for the cool down. All right, time for our cool down. Yes, I love this part. All right, we're going to start with a simple child's pose. You're basically going to push your booty back in between your legs, and you're going to stretch your arms out so you can feel a little bit of a stretch. We're going to hold it here for about 20 to 30 seconds. You should feel this everywhere. You should feel this in your quads, a little in your glutes, your arms. This is one of my favorite stretches. Catch your breath. All right. And really, you can hold this as long as you want. But really, you need about 30 seconds for it to really be effective. All right. Next, we're going to stretch those arms. We worked our biceps, our triceps, worked the back. So we're going to do a cross-body arm stretch. You're just going to take your arm, pull it across your body, and pull until you feel that stretch in your shoulder. Once again, we're going to hold this about 20 to 30 seconds. Y'all, I'm out of breath. I guess that made this a good workout, right? All right, go ahead and shake it off. Let's do the other arm. I really am so excited for this challenge. This is Well Woven's 3rd community challenge. And the last 2 were just so much fun. I feel like it was just a great time of community with women who are like-minded. We're all seeking help and fitness with Jesus at the center, the most important part. All right, shake it up. All right, and we're going to do some gentle high knees to end this workout. So basically, you just stand up. I just want you to gently pull. We're going to do 5 each leg. You can always hold on to something if you need to for balance. Awesome job. Almost done. All right. Last one. Great job. Now, if you want to go and try to get some of those steps in, this would be a great way to cool down too. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the workout. And I hope you have a great rest of the day.